So today was a pretty epic day. Day 26, Summer of Wonder, road trip through the Rockies. I definitely was road tripping through the Rockies today. I went through Rocky Mountain National Park early this morning on Trail Ridge Road. It was so beautiful. We had amazing animal sightings. So 2 in particular, make sure that you watch the video so you don't miss it. Stick around for the whole thing. I ended up in Breckenridge. It was a whopper of a day. Good morning, everybody. It's cold out here. It's 39 degrees and 6 a.m. and Lexi and I are going to go through the gate right up the road at Rocky Mountain National Park in the hopes of seeing all the animals this morning and hopefully a really pretty sunrise. So we're up early and we're psyched and ready to go. It's day 26. Let's see what we can see. Well, so far, just in the first few miles coming in, it's clear that fairly recently, since I've been here, there has been, in fact, a massive forest fire. So it's a pretty sad entry, to be honest. Okay, this is what we came for. This is what we came for. Just walking. Hi, buddy. He's just looking. Hi. Good morning, everybody. Oh my gosh, they're all over the place up here. All right, let's see what else we can see. Oh, here we go. Hi, guys. She's just posing. Oh, that's a baby. It's a baby. There's baby there too. Good morning, everybody. All the mamas and their babies. They're definitely used to people. Aggressive. It's the beginning of the rut, but that doesn't really apply to these guys. Okay, we're gonna walk down the road with this guy right here. He's just little. Oh, there's a big freaking... I thought maybe... Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Right there. Good morning, sunshine. Hello, handsome. He's not 20 feet from me. Okay. Totally worth getting up for, guys. Day made. Just a little girl. Good morning. Hi. We're above 11,000 feet now. The trees are beautiful. The sun is just coming up. What a freaking great day. So once again, I pray to stay in the moment and to see all that God wants me to see. I don't want to miss anything. Well, here we are. Up about 11,500 feet. Not to the top yet, but just a gorgeous space. It's hard to explain just how vast it feels. This is what 11,796 feet looks like. Snow over there, a little bit of leftover snowfield. Okay, so I pride myself on having a fairly decent sense of direction. I come out of the Alpines area up here, I look at the sign, take a photo of the sign, Estes Park one way, Grand Lake the other, and immediately proceed to go the wrong direction. I start going downhill a little bit. I'm like, that's funny. I thought I was going to be still going uphill. I guess it's just too early in the morning. I will say though, this is an example of when you are a solo traveler, it's all on me. It's all on me. So no one to tell me that I'm going the wrong way, which in that case might have been helpful. My decisions all the time, for good or for bad. And with that, we're heading up what I think, if I recall, is the last big push to the very top of Trail Ridge Road. So let's go. I'm standing at the very top of Trail Ridge Road. How spectacular. I'm so grateful for this day and for this trip and this time. Grateful to have you all along for the ride to enjoy a little bit of it. I wish for you all this drive someday if you've never done it. So many of the things that I've gotten to do in the last month. Get out and see it. See it for yourself. It's amazing. You'll never be the same. Well, I found a friend. Isn't he the cutest? He's a marmot, and they come out early in the mornings. I actually saw a few of them, but this one just really caught my eye because it felt like he was sitting on the top of the world and he didn't even know it. They look a lot like groundhogs, but they're a lot cuter in the face. And as far as I know, not that pesky either. Such beautiful land. This is the Gore Range, named after a mountain man who traveled with Jim Bridger back in the 1850s. It's just rugged, rugged land. The bottom of these lava cliffs. I bet it's frozen most of the time. So we are just up on the edge here. Different view. Still magnificent. Oh, how cool is this? A little tunnel almost. Massive rock. This is Wonder Around the Bend. And yes, I'm driving in the middle of the road half the time. It's true. Anytime there's a deep ravine on my right side, or I could fall off a cliff and fall down 10,000 feet, if I have the chance to drive in the middle of the road, you bet that I definitely am. Okay, we're just beginning the descent, and now this is the view from the other side, looking down towards Estes Park. So magnificent. Oh, the blues. Coming through this pass again from the other side. So cool. I looked up on this ridge and could see what turned out to be a giant moose. So cool, and I was able to go around the bend and walk up the hill and discover him at much closer range. It was one of the coolest experiences of my trip, really, to watch this guy. He was right on the edge of the sky. It was such a cool thing because he was at the very top ridge of the very top mountain, and there was nothing but sky behind him, and the silhouette was just really cool. I'll always remember that. Lexi and I continued on from there, took a few more photos on the way down. It's just so mesmerizing. I love it so much. And of course, we took the requisite photo at the entrance to Rocky Mountain National Park, even though she wasn't cooperating very well at that point. It was such a magnificent morning. All right, we've had an amazing first half of day 26, and we are checking out of our adorable little cabin here in Grand Lake after spending a morning looking at all the wildlife and amazing views in Rocky Mountain National Park. So now we take the 2-hour drive south to Breckenridge, Colorado, so that I can get ready for all of my college friends coming in 2 days. In my world, that's just a whole different kind of wonder, and I cannot wait. Plus, Breckenridge is pretty freaking spectacular, so let's go check it out. New road, new view. I'm headed south now towards Breckenridge, down towards Route 70. I just continue to be amazed. Every time you turn, you just find something new. So those are some beautiful This is the cover of my book right here. The rest of my trip to Breckenridge proved to be exceptionally gorgeous. I had to stop several times to take photos, and I realized that there is something very unique about Colorado mountain sky ground. It's just the color palette is just a little bit different. I found it so mesmerizing, but also something that felt so comforting and familiar. It really wasn't a very long trip, and the next thing I know, I'm going through Silverthorne and Frisco and Breckenridge and found myself here at my friend's front door. So 26 days, and here I am in Breckenridge, Colorado, awaiting the arrival in 2 days of all of my college friends at the home of another college friend, or a rental home of another college friend, and just so glad to be here. This has been something I've looked forward to. I think when you do an extended road trip, having a destination, having a few destinations, if you've been following, you know, Sheridan, Wyoming was a big one for me. I spent a weekend in Red Lodge, Montana, and then I'll be here for quite a while. And just having a place that I can relax, I can unpack, I can do laundry, I can clean up, I can just totally enjoy my time here. I don't have an agenda. I don't have a plan to do anything really in the next couple of days. Just relax and enjoy. And that's such a huge part of road tripping. So I've been to Breckenridge a few times, but I can't wait to explore it further. We're in this wonderful house, and thank you for joining day 26. We'll see you tomorrow for day 27.